I did a different design than what you asked for on the deflash insert, and I want to approve that with you, obviously, before I get started making anything. Well, I haven't even sent you a PO or a quote yet, but before I send you a quote, this would be a cheaper way to manufacture it. First of all, to get you a sharp edge down here cheaply, I want to make it in two pieces. So I want to make a bottom part that has the sharp edge and it would be hardened, and then a top part that would just be essentially a locator, which it looked to me like that's what you were going for. Mine is a little bit smaller than your design. You can see the two, I built it right on top of the other one. The reason being, I want to use a ball nosed cutter. Let's look at that again. So I want to use a ball nose end mill to get you a really sharp edge around the outside of the device. I'm hoping that, based on what you told me, that the robot is actually locating this thing, not the taper in the top of this. If this is doing the locating, we're trying to shear the plastic off with this edge here, right? And so if that's doing the locating, then I'm concerned that we're not just going to cut the flashing, we're going to cut the pallet that you don't want to cut. So I figured what you're actually doing is locating with the robot, and then the sharp edge is doing the cutting. And if that's the case, let me get you a sharp edge and let's put it all the way around the outside so that it deflashes the entire part. If that's not okay, because you still need some location, I still think I would make it in multiple pieces. I would make this part with some slots in it, and then put inserts in there that coincided with the high spots on the blades. Actually, I guess I would go to the low spots, really. I would put inserts in there that coincide with the low spots, and then that is where we would locate off of those like sheet metal inserts in there. Obviously, I'll come back and talk with you about it, but I didn't know what your thoughts were. This would be really cheap. Basically, each part is one setup, whereas the part that you had, unless I rough this in with a ball nose, and then I really can't get you any draft here. Now, you didn't really put any draft there, but it would be even sharper if we put some backdraft on there, but that would be hard to do with an end mill. So this would be several setups then. I would lay it down like this and come at it with a tapered end mill and get you a little draft there. So let me know what you think. We can work together on a couple of different designs, trying to get something here cheaply. Thanks.